What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a Fallout 4 wishlist video. Now, before anything, check out my previous video, and the link in the description. It is a Fallout lore video, and I have revamped that series, so be sure to check it out if you have not yet. Anyways, this series is created by your comments, so go ahead and post them down below on what you want to see in the next installment of the Fallout franchise. If your comment is awesome enough, then I will be sure to go ahead and post your comment in one of my videos, so that's always awesome. Anyways, coming from Rory McTague is the first comment, and he's talking about AI behavior. He says, say you're holding a fat man in front of someone and they won't react to it, or a .32 caliber pistol, or a missile launcher. They should act accordingly. I think this is an awesome suggestion. Now, the reason I say this is because of the scenarios that came up in my head where a guy might stop you in the middle of the wasteland and threaten to rob you, and if you take out this giant freaking weapon and you point it at him, maybe he'll run away or something like that, or you'll turn around, he'll like back down and be like, all right man, that's enough, and you'll turn around to walk away, he'll shoot you in your back, or maybe he'll jump you even later on, like a few minutes later with his friends. I think that would be awesome. This presents a lot of dynamic events, but also just something that we've been hammering away at in this series is just the immersion that the game can bring with this, taking out this giant weapon and having someone back down like a reasonable human being would. Now, how this would work in combat, where if I'm pointing a giant weapon at some guy intending to kill him, and not every time I point at them will they put their weapon away and just try to sprint away, something kind of realistic. But nonetheless, a fantastic suggestion. I'm not the developer. I am a guy suggesting ideas, and that's how it should be. Anyways, this one's kind of like a two-part comment, and I don't know how to describe it because they kind of fill in the blanks for each other, so I figured I include both of them. So the first one comes from Requiem HD. He says, I wish companions could be more in-depth. Maybe let them level up their skills along with yours so that you can notice the difference between when you found him or her to when you reached 200 hours. Please let there be an option to have your companions lockpick, hack, etc. While I was playing New Vegas, I felt like Veronica should have hacked some terminals for me instead of just staying there watching me fail. And then the second comment comes from K100 saying, I completely forgot this and it's probably the simplest one, but when you walk into a room full of raiders or whatever the hell that might be in there that is a danger, you should be able to see a message or a clear area first before picking locks or trying to hack a computer. I found it kind of stupid that you could just check a locker or whatever while there's like 5 raiders blasting at you. Just a thought. So the reason I say that these two fill in for each other is because perhaps this could be a solution, the first suggestion from Requiem saying that having your companions lockpick and hacking, etc. with K100's comment here, is that maybe during combat you could send your companion and he could safely, or he or she could safely lockpick or hack something while you defend them, and so when you come back they don't loot it for you, or maybe they do and they could have their own inventory like they do in other Fallout games, but instead maybe they could just have it unlocked so once you're done fighting you just loot your stuff and you're out. That's what I meant by filling in the blanks. But back to Requiem's comment where he said that he wished companions would be more in-depth. I agree with this, but not to the point as in-depth as creating your own character like he's kind of trying to portray here. Something as simple as like skills from XCOM Enemy Unknown, where they're those kind of perk skills where you see them, you see the differences, they make you more effective in combat than you were previously, but it's nothing that makes you incredibly overpowered. I do like the ideas here, and I figured I'd put in my own there with filling in the blanks and stuff. Anyways, the final comment comes from Durginator, and this guy's an animal, but speaking of animals, that's what his comment is about. He says, I want to see some new animals. I find it hard to believe that scorpions, bugs, and bears survived the nuclear apocalypse. Maybe like mutant deers, they don't even need to be hostile. I love this idea so much. I really like seeing the animals and how they've transformed from the universe. And now there are plenty of other animals in the game, but some of them are just created based off radiation. Some of them are mutations from the FEV, Forced Evolutionary Virus, if you did not know what that means. And some of them just aren't there, and I'd like to, like he said, some mutant deer, or maybe just deer in general, where like places like the Oasis where there's this actual life. I'd like to see something different like that. Some new animals and creatures, once again bringing life to this game in the wasteland and whatnot. That would be awesome to see. Like he said, doesn't have to be hostile. It doesn't mean that everything in the wasteland between towns has to be trying to kill you. Just some peaceful moments and stuff like this would be an awesome contrast to the dark humor and death and gore in this game. But anyways, those are the wishes for today. Be sure to post yours down below for a chance to be featured in the next Fallout 4 wishlist video that features every Tuesday and Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.